what is the purpose of mindfulness? Ultimately, when this was shared, many, many years ago, mindfulness is a way for us to bring our mind to the present moment, right? So that is what is used for. So when we can bring our minds to the present moment, and then we don't have worries, we don't have all those negative emotions, we don't feel sad, because in the present moment there's only what's happening in the present moment. And typically when we feeling other things, then it points to our mind being either in the past or in the future. So let me give a very good example. So things in my life has happened in the past, right? So one of the things that I can clearly remember right now is, in the past I used to be, in what I thought is a long-term relationship. So there was a point in time when I would remember that, then I would feel very, very sad, and at the same time felt angry as well, and because it didn't reach the expectation that I had, because what I thought is that that's gonna be it, that's gonna be forever in a sense. So I would feel sad, I'll feel depressed, I will feel angry, all these negative emotions. But that's because I was thinking of something in the past. So my mind is actually in the past. So in the present moment, if I am just really being present, then what is really happening in the present moment is just me in this moment living. Let's say for example I was working that time and I need to be focusing on that work, right? So then another example which is like more relevant now is, so I have an inquiry, a business opportunity wherein I need to create a basically a program for 1 month. And so I need to really create and strategize what is the best way in order to achieve the outcome of this 1 month program based on what the client wants and needs. And so that is, if I am thinking about it right now, then I'm like very busy. My mind is very busy and overwhelmed. Like, okay, where am I gonna start? Maybe there's a lot of confusion. And if I continue to do that, then that's gonna continue playing inside mine, right? So my mind is actually in the future, getting busy with that. But that's not in the present moment. And what is in the present moment is right now, talking to all of you. In effect, if I can be really present and really enjoy this moment that I am, doing this live and speaking to you and sharing about mindfulness, about this wonderful tool and exercise in life, then I am, totally okay. I'm just like here in this moment. And so the purpose of mindfulness is really to bring us here in the present moment, because this is where the power is, in the present moment. So it's not in the past and it's not in the future, because those are not real. One is, done, and one is hasn't happened yet. So the power is really here. And so what mindfulness is, the purpose of mindfulness is to give back the power to you in that sense. So when you can do that, then you'll be more powerful. In mindfulness, is there division of spheres? So I am curious, what is this sphere that you are talking about? Division of spheres. Is this sphere talking about our mind? What is it specifically? So maybe one can clarify what is this division of sphere. My I am thinking of, and while waiting for the answer, is whether mindfulness is really, a whole thing or it's not. And I don't know how many of you here are spiritual. And I'm not saying religious, I'm saying spiritual, because one of the things that I got from regularly meditating was connection. So when there was a point when I was meditating, I got connected to, I don't know how to describe it, to everything. And I'm not sure if this is the question that Tandan is asking, division of spheres. And ultimately, each and every one of us, and this is what I learned from meditating myself, each and every one of us, humans, animals, plants, everything is connected. And when I experience that, it's, I don't know how to describe it, it's very humbling. and all the problems that I had became so small. Like, why am I complaining, when my problem is so small and there's this huge thing. And that actually strengthened my desire and my belief to help other people, because if I help another person, I'm actually helping myself as well. And you might be hearing this, and it might sound conceptual, might sound, like theoretical, but when you experience it, it's super experiential. When I experience it, I got it. Like, it's like, wow, it's the truth. I'm sounding like, very woo woo right now. And that's why I love this topic. And because I have experienced a lot of wonderful things, practicing mindfulness, practicing meditation. And I really highly recommend it to a lot of people. I even did, I think, a 14-day or 21-day challenge meditating last time. So definitely, I highly recommend that. So I'm not sure if that is what she's asking, whether the division is more about that. Does success need intelligence? What do you guys think? So success doesn't necessarily need intelligence, right? And when we are talking about intelligence, we are talking about, like, you need to be really smart, like really, really smart. And no, you don't. I've known a lot of successful entrepreneurs or successful people who are very savvy, who are very resourceful. And there's so many ways to become successful. But one thing that you need to know for yourself is you need to understand what are your strengths, right? And leverage on your strengths. That's how you're gonna, be successful. So, like, for me, I don't consider myself in the category of intelligent people. No, I am very experienced. I've experienced a lot of things because that's what I like to do. I like trying things and then learning from it. But in terms of my definition of intelligence, like, my classmates in school last time, they're really, really smart. Their grades are very high. I am just the naughty boy running around. And so I don't consider myself as an intelligent person, but I know what I'm good at. I know how I can, succeed. Even while I was an employee, I know how to, move around the company where I'm able to experience success. I know how to interact, build relationships, create trust. I know all of these things. And because of that, I managed to climb the corporate ladder quite well. And I managed to, like, move from one country to another country, and be promoted as well. And it's because I'm not intelligent. I am, capable in other things. So the answer to this question, you don't need intelligence in that definition. But what you need is to know what are you good at, what are your strengths, and then leverage on those.
Oh, hey there. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember to click the bell button so you get updated of the new videos. See you in the next one.